Welcome back. Week 14, hate week as they call it. The boys are all here, me and Tube in person. Of course, Eli is going to be our guest picker this week again because he would not leave us alone. So there you go. James is on the toilet in his grandparents' house. Juris is in an office at his own house. Yeah. Let's just jump into it. We're gonna go to our FCS matchup of the week. James, you're gonna pick first, and it'll go G-Russ, Eli, Tube, me. We're gonna do that.
Please don't let me pick first, because I can't pull up stats.
Let
here.
Eli pick first.
Yes, let Eli pick first.
Let Eli pick.
All right.
Eli also does not put schedule or anything, so let's just jump into it. We got Grambling State versus Southern. Eli, it's the HBCU matchup. Who you got?
I got Southern here. They have a good band. And,
They both have good bands.
Yeah, they both do.
Swag.
but yeah, Southern.
I'll go with Grambling.
Southern's got 7 wins. They're also at home. Both teams have good bands. This is the SWAC. Come on now. Not as good as the Pride of the South, Jackson State. But yeah, I'll take Southern.
Yeah, I'm also going to go Southern. I watched Grambling State play baseball, and they sucked. So
I'm going to go Southern as well. I like their band. There we go. Now we're going to go to Arkansas versus at Missouri. Rivalry game here. Eli.
I'm gonna go Arkansas here. I think Arkansas is gonna beat Missouri and upset them.
Do we know if Brady Cook's playing?
that's
No.
good.
What?
That's a good question.
I'll look that up because.
Thank you, Hunter, because that's my pick right there.
Yes.
Is okay. I'll go with Missouri here. It's Brady Cook's probably final game at home at Missouri. Because of that, I think he's gonna feel a lot of love for the Missouri crowd. Not the season they have before, but they did have a good year last year. So I will go with Missouri here in Brady Cook's final start. And Luther Burns most like or does he have one more year there?
He's going to the draft, if I had to guess.
Yeah, he is one. Or yeah, he can go draft. So with that dynamic duo final game there, I'll go with Missouri.
I'm still not big on Mizzou. I don't think they're a good SEC team. I think they've struggled with their schedule. And plus, with a common opponent like Mississippi State, both playing in-star full, Arkansas just put it on the Bulldogs worse than Mizzou did. I think Brady Cook's overrated. He's going to get all emotional senior night. I wouldn't necessarily call this a rivalry. It is a former Big 12 rivalry, I guess. But Arkansas used to play Texas. Or no. Who used to play LSU? Texas A&M did. Have they always been playing during hate week?
I believe so.
Well, it's not really that big of a rivalry. We definitely got bigger games ahead of us, but I like Arkansas in this upset.
I don't know. I think with it being senior night, I may go. I don't know what's going on with the peanut gallery beside me. I think I'm going to go Mizzou here. I like Arkansas. I've picked Arkansas in some big games this year, and they've came up clutch for me. They beat Tennessee. But
You picked them against LSU and got smacked.
Yeah, be quiet, Grant. I'm going to go Mizzou here in a bounce back win. I don't think they lose 4 in a row.
Mizzou won last week.
I don't think they lose after losing and then winning.
I'm going to go with Arkansas. I don't think the Missouri is going to be able to stop this defensive line or the entire Arkansas defense, in all honesty. Brady Cook's going to I hate Missouri. So they're going to lose their final home game. I'm happy for that. And, yeah.
Sticking with
oh,
back coaches, Jeff Levy, Sam Pittman, soon
Yeah,
to be
that's
Josh
fine.
Heupel.
all right, let's get that narrative out. Let's go Arizona State versus Arizona.
Scatterbo.
Bo Scatterbo not in the Doak Walker Award considerations, nor is Dylan Sampson. So don't know what's going on there. There it is. There's the thumbs down. Let's not do that.
Dude, it's not working.
Eli.
I'm definitely going to Arizona State by 20 in this game. I like Kenny as a head coach. He's great head coach. Arizona State wins by 20, 42-21.
Wow.
What's his last name, Eli?
I call him Kenny.
All right.
Kenny Powers. We'll go with that.
I'll also go with Arizona State here. Arizona does have a couple bright spots. I can't. What's the wide receiver's name again for them? That's been
Hetero.
sure that guy. He's had a very solid year. But overall, Arizona State, their coach has been Kenny, I believe. Is that what you said, Eli?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been very passionate, and he's brought Arizona State back up. So I will go with Arizona State.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with Arizona State. I'm a big fan of Cam Scatterbo. I think it's outrageous that him and Dylan Sampson are in it. I mean, the best running back in the Big 12 and the best running back in the SEC are out for the best running back of the year. Neither of them would have won it because of my guy, Ashton Chinsey. But, yeah, I'll go with Arizona State. Good coach. He's got some passion in him. And Aiden is texting me right now.
Yeah, I'm also going to go Arizona State. Scatterbo, a top 5 running back in the country. Arguably top 3, arguably top 2. Anyway, moving on. I don't think Arizona has the defensive star power to stop Scatterbo, and the State offensive line. It be Arizona State.
I'm going to go Arizona State as well. I think that the field rush thing early, I liked it. I don't know why they didn't play an extra second. We're not making it through this episode.
Yes, we are, dude.
Arizona State's my pick. Let's go Cal at SMU. SMU in the ACC title game at the moment. Also in the college football playoff. They need to win this game really to well, I guess they win the ACC title game.
Yeah, they're a lot to get into the title game, weren't they?
Yeah, they're already in the title game. Eli.
I'm going to SMU. I'm riding on that Pony Express, baby, into the college football playoffs. I think they're a really good team. That coach down there's done a really good job, and I'm going SMU.
He's just that coach.
He's just the coach. Where's SMU at, Eli?
I could not tell you that. I'm not giving my biological.
He's done a good job down there. Don't know where.
Texas.
We're in Texas.
What city?
It's a big state.
Houston.
Close enough.
You're us.
I'll also go with SMU here. I don't really have that much to say. I don't know much about them this year, but it's been very impressive walking into the ACC and having a very good first year. So I'll go with SMU.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with SMU. Cal played it close when they were at home against Miami, but this one is in Dallas. So I will also hop on the Pony Express. I also think they have some of the best uniforms in college football, and those donors are going to pay to win. If you thought what Dave Portnoy and that other rich dude did to get what's-his-name at Michigan, you haven't seen SMU oil money yet. So, yeah, stay tuned for them as the years go on, because those owners will want to see them ponies win, and they will donate as much money as they have to get a natty.
Yeah, I'm going to go SMU. I think Cal has played but let me gather myself. Yeah, SMU's played some really good teams, really close. And I think Cal's a very good football team. Don't know if they're going to match up well with SMU because SMU's offense. So, give me SMU.
Why?
Give me Rhett Lashley and the Ponies down in.
So, yeah. Don't stand up again. We don't want to.
Give me Rhett Lashley and the SMU Ponies. Pony up, baby. They're going to destroy Cal. Playoff. Whew. Okay, let's go to Miami at Syracuse. Miami needs to win this game, I believe, to go to the ACC title game. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Don't lock me in on that. Cam Ward also out of the Heisman race, most likely, but possibly could fiddle his way back in there. Eli.
I'm going Miami. Cam Ward's still a dog. I think he'll be a top 5 pick in the NFL draft this year. And yeah, go Ducks.
Is this game at Syracuse?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Go what?
Did you
Hurricanes.
say go Dogs?
You said go Ducks.
I said go Hurricanes.
No, you did not.
Miami.
He's talking about that one logo when they had like the.
Black. All right, you're up. Make a pick, please.
Is it at Syracuse?
Yes, the Kimmy Dome.
You know what? I'll go Syracuse because why not? Devin Brown showed at the beginning of the year that he is a very solid quarterback. And I think that he has one more chance here, and so I'll go with Syracuse.
I thought Kyle McCord was the quarterback.
My bad, Kyle McCord. My bad. They were both at Ohio State competing for the job. That's my bad, Kyle McCord.
I think Kyle McCord's overrated, and he also still has a turnover problem. Screw Kyle McCord. Give me some of that Cam Ward. I like that Cam Ward. I think he's still the Heisman number 3. It's either him or Gabriel that are going to get invited to New York and waste their Saturday night watching my boy Ashton Genty win it all. The Dome has already been overtaken by basketball. The fans want Syracuse basketball. They don't like Syracuse football. And this is a must-win game for Miami. Cam Ward is going to put that team on his back. They're going to win it. Give me the Miami Hurricane.
Wrong way.
Gosh.
Give me the U. Cam Ward is good, but I hope the Saints don't draft him. I hope we get Tetherville and McMillan. Anyway, yeah, I think Miami is a much better football team. I don't care where they're playing. Grant me the best pick. Give me the Hurricanes.
I'm going to go with the orange. I'm going to go with Syracuse. I think that the upset happens. I like Syracuse in this game. They're going to come to the Kimmy Dome. They're going to come to the Kimmy Dome and lose. Let's go to the next matchup. A classic rivalry. What was that? A classic rivalry game. Notre Dame at USC. Eli.
I think the upset happens here. Give me USC. USC needs this breakout game to just get their team rolling again. And I think this is the game where they get their team rolling again. They beat Notre Dame.
Yeah, too bad it's the final week.
Yeah, we'll wait for a breakout game.
Next year.
They win. Calling it.
For the sake of Tennessee having a chance to host a home playoff game, would most likely require USC to beat Notre Dame. So I will go with USC here because I want a home playoff game in Neyland.
Because I hate Jackson Dart and anything he touches, I hate USC. Yeah, they're not winning this. Notre Dame looked dominant playing in Yankee Stadium last week against probably the best Army team we've seen in over a decade. I feel bad because America will not be represented in the college football playoff. Instead, we'll probably luck out and have Bama in the playoff. because that's just our luck. And even worse, Ole Miss. Give me the Irish. I don't think the Coliseum's that great of a home environment. USC lost to Michigan this year. Michigan sucks this year. USC's only saving grace or silver lining from this year was beating LSU first week of the season, and it's a little too late for a big win to turn the tide around. So, and then if they win this week, so what? They have a bowl game where half the team's going to opt out. What? No.
Yeah, Eli, I don't know what script we're flipping here. I think Notre Dame wins this game by a lot. I also do kind of disagree with what Grant said. I think if Texas ends up playing Georgia, then Georgia dog walks them, and Texas falls below Tennessee. I don't know what's going on in the top right. He is on the toilet, so that could be part of it. Yeah, I think Notre Dame just absolutely kills them. Give me the Fighting Irelands.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Jeez Louise. I'm going to go with Notre Dame as well. I just feel like they're going to kind of walk into the playoff feeling good and probably lose in the playoff first round. USC, I think, is going to give them a tough.
Quit touching each other.
USC is going to give them a tough fight. I'm not going to be able to make it. USC. Go Irish. Let's go to the next game. The Iron Bowl. Woo! Eli, who plays in the Iron Bowl?
Alabama, Auburn.
Who are the coaches?
What'd you say?
Who are the coaches?
DeBoer and Freeze.
DeBauer.
Auburn at Alabama. Auburn beat A&M last week. Eli.
I think Alabama wins this game because I think if DeBoer doesn't win this game, then there might be a crime scene in Alabama.
What are you implying, Eli?
Is the Alabama student going to die, James?
No, not a student.
No student this time. You think Kalen DeBoer is going to die?
Pick your pick.
Onward.
He's got to win this game. So Alabama.
All right, so DeBoer dies if he doesn't win this. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what was implied. No, it wasn't said. It wasn't directly stated.
He just said that.
No, like I'm saying the fans are going to get so mad at him is what I mean.
So they're going to kill him.
No, like not that. That's not what I'm saying.
They're going to physically harm him.
Very bad for Kellen DeBoer or DeBoer.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be very bad.
Like,
Grant, make your pick.
All right, I'll go with Alabama here. I think that Alabama the whole year is basically come down to which Jalen Miller shows up, and I think in their last ditch effort to get to the playoff, I think this he has a good game, so I'll go with Alabama.
yeah, I'll agree. This is his last game. I assume he goes to the draft. He's raw. I mean, he needs to be developed, and I don't think swapping head coaches in the middle of his college career was very good towards his development. I think if he had DeBoer for all of his years in college or vice versa had Saban, he could have developed into the QBs that we know that each produce. It's also in Bryant Denny. It's not in Jordan Hare. So I'm sorry, Drew Carver, Micah French. Auburn got lucky last week. If A&M had a half-decent coach, he would have known have the QB roll out right, have an option with like a tight end running an out route. If tight end was covered, just run it in. That 2-point conversion, too bad the coach is not quite that smart. So yeah, give me Bama. Fluke win last week for Auburn, and it screwed A&M's hopes at college football playoff.
Yeah, I agree. I think Alabama, this is a must win, obviously. And I know I've said that before for them, but I just think they know what's on the line with it being down in Alabama. I think that Tuscaloosa, as Grant, that's not Grant, that's what James said. The game is in Tuscaloosa at Bryant-Denny, and I think Alabama. It's going to be close. Alabama wins.
I'm going to go with Alabama as well. I think the Tide roll after last week's piss-poor effort against Oklahoma. Only really good teams win in Oklahoma, and that's what I'm sticking by. So Alabama gets a win. Hugh Freeze finishes the season kind of on a disappointing note, but things to look forward to, I guess. Possibly Deion going there. So the streets are saying. I would lose my mind. Yes, James.
I just got a notification. Trae Young, 20 points, 21 assists so far on the night.
You need to get off the
Wow,
real.
this isn't basketball.
You need to get off the real app. I know I just got that notification too. Brill, please sponsor us. James would love us. James, just reach out. Just say, hey.
Give him to like John, the guy who runs it.
Do you know him?
No, I just see him on Reel, and everyone like hates him because he makes bad updates.
Well, we love John.
I love him. Great guy. Great. Love the app. Great guy.
Start reaching out for us, James.
All right, I'll reach out to him and Body Armor because big Body Armor believer.
Yep. All right, let's go to the Palomonte.
English.
At South Carolina at Clemson. Eli.
I'm going South Carolina. I think they're a really good football team. They just had a tough schedule this year. I'm going South Carolina.
I feel like South Carolina is the popular upset pick here, but I will go with Clemson here. It's kind of similar to Bama. It's which Kate Klubnik shows up almost, and I think that it being in off-brand Death Valley is going to help Clemson a ton in this game. So I will go with Clemson.
It's one of those sneaky rivalries that not many people think of when they think of like most hatred, biggest rivalries. I think probably top 15, probably not top 10. Yeah, but it's what Cade Klubnik. Are you going to get Heisman hopeful Cade Klubnik, the one that got recruited to Clemson, or are you going to get a kid who should probably be at Mississippi State or like Lafayette? I don't know. But yeah, South Carolina, I'm seeing a lot of people. They're getting a lot of playoff hype, I guess. They win this one, they'll probably jump Ole Miss because an Ole Miss win over Mississippi State means absolutely nothing. And maybe Bama, depending on how close. But I don't see them sneaking in the playoffs. And with Clemson, this is also a must-win game. They're number 12 right now. And that would, I guess, technically get them in the playoffs. No, Big 12 champ would jump them. But if they want even a slight chance, it's a playoff game for both these teams. It's just, give me Clemson. I think they have a better coach anyway. So, and Dabo.
Just doing my research. Just looking at statistics here. I don't know why he's laughing over here. I believe South Carolina is the fourth best team in the SEC, arguably the third best. I'll let you count that out.
Georgia, Bama, Tennessee, Texas.
Georgia, Texas,
Mississippi State.
Hail State.
Yeah, let me start.
I'll start.
Texas, Tennessee, South Carolina. I think South
Ole
Carolina.
Miss beat South Carolina head to head and whatever their stadium is.
LSU.
A long time ago.
No, LSU beat
them.
or lost to South Carolina, right?
No, they beat them, but they should have lost.
Yeah, they should have lost. That's right.
Give me South Carolina in this game. I think South Carolina is the better football team. With an outside chance here at the college football playoff, they have everything to gain, nothing to lose. So I think they go in with that mindset and they win this football game.
Sure, they lose playoff hopes if they lose.
Cade Klubnik is terrible sometimes, and I think he's going to be terrible this week.
But we're forgetting that Clemson is at home. South Carolina has to go to Clemson. Death Valley, tough place to play. It's also called Death Valley. I'm going to go with the Clemson Tigers. I like them. Stop. I like them in this game. Stop. Jeez Louise. I think that Dabo's going to coach a perfect game. Beamer's going to try to throw him off, just like Chuba is trying to throw me off right now.
It's not me, ref.
I'm going to go with the Clemson Tigers. Next up is what they call the game. These teams hate each other so much they don't say each other's name. Eli, who plays in the game?
Texas A&M, Texas.
Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise.
Oh, wait, no. Ohio State, Michigan.
There we go. I believe Michigan is at Ohio State this year. Am I right, James? Or am I right?
You would be right.
I am right. Eli.
Yeah, I don't see how Michigan has a chance in this game. I'm going to be honest. Other than it's a rivalry, I don't think they'll just go in there and just run the ball every play. So, and they'll just get stuffed every play is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go Ohio State. Yeah.
I will agree with Eli here. I think that this is the best rivalry in college football. And with it, is at Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and with it being that, I think that, I could see Michigan, keep it close because they've had Ryan Day's number the past couple of years, but their team is just not good at all this year, and I think that's going to hurt them a lot. So I will go with Ohio State at home.
Sharon Moore beat Ryan Day last year. The circumstances were different. You had Blake Corum, J.J. McCarthy, a really sound defense, but this year the best cornerback in college football is hurt, Will Johnson. Alex Orji doesn't know how to throw the ball. I think I could go out there and throw the ball better than him. The offensive line is weaker than usual, and you're playing in the horseshoe. I think Ryan Day gets back on track. I think if he loses this one, he loses his job. Losing to Michigan 4 straight years in a row, especially when they are the worst they've been, and probably since Harbaugh got there. There's no way Michigan wins this. But if they win it, thank you for surprising me because I do like y'all. And also, Michigan fans aren't too – I mean, this is the game, but let's be honest, you're looking towards next year with that elite quarterback that Dave Portnoy and the second richest man on earth helped pay for $10.5 million. And I think he's younger than me.
Yeah, that's a lot of money and a lot of irresponsibility. Word. No, that's a word. Anyway, immaturity, that's what I'm looking for. A lot of money for a lot of immaturity. He's like 12 years old. So, yeah, I think if Ryan Day loses this game, he's like you said, this is the worst Michigan team.
Who keeps, like...
Eli.
Elijah.
That'd be Mr. Half-Face down there.
What?
Eli, sit up.
Stand up.
No, don't stand up.
Stay.
Anyway. Yeah, this is the worst Michigan team they've had in the past, 10 years, I think. So I think Ohio State gets a huge win. The only thing that's going to keep this game close, if it is close, is the rivalry. So.
Rank and random. I'm going to...
Sorry.
I don't know what's going on in this bottom half.
If we ever go back to recording in person, never let. I mean, we're eventually going to have to go back to it in college, but geez Louise. Anyway, let's, Ohio State. I'm going to go with Ohio State. I think Ohio State, will win this game. I think Rob Junkins, big game for them, possibly. I think it'll be closer than a lot of people think. Michigan's going to look a lot better than what people will say they will just because it's the game.
No.
All right. Ohio State. There's my pick. At Vandy, Eli.
What'd you say? It cut out. Sorry.
Tennessee at Vandy, Eli.
Tennessee. Dylan Sampson got robbed of not being a finalist for the Doak Walker Award. So, and I think he's going to have a big game.
I'll also go Tennessee. I don't think there's much to be said here.
Dylan Sampson, Nico ought to play lights out. I think it will be close just because Vandy fans have some hope this year. Diego Pavia, feel bad he lost his lawsuit, or I don't even think it was taken to court against the NCAA. He deserves one more year, and I think give him another year and they're natty bound. Yeah, but the Vols should take care of business. Shouldn't be too bad. And if they win, they're a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. This is like this. You can't get any more trap game than this. I think that I really don't want to say this, but there's a chance Vandy beats Tennessee just because of. Don't look at me. I see you looking at me down there. There's a chance Vandy wins this football game, and I don't want to say that, but it just feels just like the South Carolina game with Hendon Hooker. We go to that game expecting to win with a major shot to get into the college football playoff, and we saw what happened. Diego Pavia is a very good quarterback, but he likes to run, and I think that is where our defensive line saves us. I think Tennessee does win this game, but I think Diego Pavia does have a good game. They managed to keep it close. If Nico can get the offense going early on, we are fine. We cannot let them hang around. That's going to be our issue. If we let them hang around at halftime, then it's trouble. If we don't, we're fine.
Diego Pavia is very banged up coming into this game. He is a little hurt. He's also their entire offense, realistically. Let's be honest. He makes all their plays. He does everything for them. You shut them down, you win the game by a lot. Texas struggled with them. I just don't think Texas is that good. What's up? That's to myself. I thought that was to the Huzz. Anyway.
You have no girls chasing after you, bro.
Greetings and salutations.
I think
Onward.
I think Tennessee wins this game by a lot. The Vols. Let's go to our
You
game.
want to keep playing eye tag? You gonna holler at your boy?
Huh?
You want to keep playing eye tag? You gonna holler at your boy?
All right, let's cut that out. All right. Game of Texas at Texas A&M College Game Day is going to be there. Do perfect guest pickers. So there's going to be about 25 people on the college football panel. Eli, who you got? These two teams hate each other. Just remember that. They actually hate each other.
I'm going. Now, I actually thought hard about this, but the only good team Texas has faced is Georgia, and they got spanked. So I'm going Texas A&M at Kyle Field.
Yep.
I'm going Texas A&M at Kyle Field. The environment's going to be crazy. It's going to be hostile. I think there's going to be a few fights break out this game. I could see Arch coming in. I could see Quinn Ewers getting benched this game.
From the Super.
And Arch coming in.
Does the coach die in this?
What'd you say?
Does the coach die in this one, Eli?
Let's cut that.
No.
You sure? What about a fan?
Maybe.
There's 100. How many are we talking? Over under 4.5.
Good.
No,
We're not betting on this.
Storming the field, and someone's gonna get hurt.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's a reasonable projection.
Grant, make your pick.
I disagree here with Eli. I think I've never really bought into the Texas is overrated. You can say, they haven't played anybody. They lost their one big game, but at the end of the day, Texas is more talented. I think they're better coached. They're further along. Quinn Ewers is a top 5 quarterback in the SEC. Marcel Reed is not, and because of that, I'll go with Texas. I forgot who's Texas A&M's last loss? Was it
Auburn.
was it
Last-
Auburn?
No, last week. Because Drew Carver was at that game.
Oh, my bad. I'll go with Texas.
So confused what's happening in these bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here I have circled UT over Texas A&M, which I'm sorry, I wrote UT Hunter. That's like a cardinal sin for you if it's not Tennessee. Yeah, and I wrote 10 for Tennessee. Can you see that?
Yeah. Wow.
All right, get away from my screen, please. Shoot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my gut. I know A&M's going to be a hostile environment. I know it's going to be probably the game of the year. Just, a rivalry that's been kind of dormant for a while just because they haven't played. That's coming back to fruition. And last time they played, Justin Tucker, who's now kind of washed in the NFL this season, hit a game-winning kick for Texas in Kyle Field. And I just don't see the change of quarterback mid-season. I think will hurt A&M. Marcel Reed, I don't think is ready for a big game like this. I mean, he can't even win against a lackluster Auburn team that's going to be lucky to make a bowl game if they win this week, which I also don't think they will. And I just think Texas also has the better coaches. And worst comes to worst, Quinn gets hurt or gets benched. Arch is a phenomenal quarterback. I mean, you couldn't have a better backup quarterback than Arch Manning. He is legit, no matter how much people say he need to play real competition in high school. He's not really that good. He's that good. Yeah, I'll just stick with my gut, go with Texas. I think if A&M wins, they'll rush the field, and wouldn't be surprised if there are some legal actions taken towards protecting players when rushing the field after this game. If A&M does win, too bad they're not. Texas is winning this one.
This is a tough pick here.
And they're weird. They're weird in College Station. They're weird with the gig 'em and the.
Just kidding. We're gonna go horns.
Weird.
We're gonna go horns up. I think this is a very good football game. Eli,
What?
That is absolutely electric. I love that. Do it again. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Horns up. Horns up. That's it. Okay, back away. Yeah, I think Texas is. Eli built a house. Pick your pick. I'm going Texas. Horns up. He's punching toilet paper.
I'm punching Eli.
Go with Aggie. Horns down by a landslide. I believe that Texas A&M will win this game by a lot. Marcel Reed has a great game. This episode might not air. Who knows? GRS might have to do some editing around.
We're playing Russian roulette with backgrounds down there.
Jesus loves you. I'm sorry if this